Our First Looks coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. Get your next laptop, tablet, Xbox, and more by going to firstlooks.tv/Microsoft.
So we are here with our next interview. Hello.
Hello,
Can you please introduce yourself for us?
my name is Hannah Whalen, and I'm part of the Castle Creek Robo-Dragons.
Ooh. Wow. And what is your role on the team?
Well, we have this lanyard and tells us what we did to be a part. I was an artist, a master builder, a designer, a communicator, and a researcher.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Is this like your whole team is doing that? This lanyard?
Yes.
Cool. So I want to ask more about your team and how you've been doing this competition.
I thought we did pretty good so far.
That's
Okay.
pretty nice. How about with the judging? Because we know it's not just about the robot, and I see
Yes.
like there's also artists and researchers. So how did that go?
I thought it went pretty good. I thought core values went good. I thought the project went good. And I thought tech went good.
So how do you actually apply these to the competition?
We apply these because every one of us did something.
So what exactly did you do for each of these? For like artists, what did you do?
It's kind of similar to designer,
Okay.
but I helps design or draw solutions for projects.
That is amazing. And then master builder?
Master builder, I helped build my project entirely out of Legos.
That's awesome. Okay. All right. And then a communicator?
A communicator tells people what they did. I told mostly my grandmother because she really wants me to become something that a woman usually never really does, like an archaeologist or a historian or working for space.
That's awesome. And then what about researcher?
I helped research for solutions.
Oh,
That is amazing.
So that is really cool.
That is really cool.
I'm gonna say there's a lot of planning into your team dynamic. How do you work with your team?
We work pretty good. We're really good friends. And 2 people on my team are in my class.
Oh, so you get to see each other even during school time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many years have you been on your team?
This is actually my first year.
This is your first year. So I'm guessing this
nice.
is your first time here.
Yes.
And how do you enjoy that?
I enjoy it pretty good. I wanted to join last year, but I was already doing stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did you join your team?
We got an application, and I filled it out.
How did you hear about your team? How did you get into robotics?
I started because I really want to be an archaeologist, and they have to use all these tools. And I really want to do something that my siblings never really done because most of them are in acting.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so
That's awesome.
going off on finding your own path, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Do you think FIRST is helping you find that path?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything special about FIRST that you really enjoy about the program?
I really enjoy designing, researching, and mostly being with my friends.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that is.
And are you going to be on your team next year too?
Probably in middle school.
Okay.
nice.
All right. So we know that the next game for next year is going to be revolving around space exploration. So what we're doing is we're asking a bunch of students to look at that far right camera, and if you can ask an astronaut anything about space exploration, what would you ask?
I would ask, how long does it take to make a spaceship or a rocket?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that is really cool.
That's awesome. So I think we have another interview from another member of your team. Is that correct?
Yes.
So
Nice.
thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you have a great rest of your competition.
You too.
Thank you.
So we have one more interview. I lied earlier, but this next one is the same team, and he's done up like a dragon.
Yeah,
I'm guessing he's the
already
mascot.
been mentioned on the competition floor for being really cool looking.
Oh my God.
He put on his hood. Okay, so
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I'm guessing he's the mascot of some sort of the same
Okay.
team. Hello there.
Hi.
Can you please introduce yourself for us?
So I'm Zaid, and I'm a part of the Castle Creek Robo-Dragons.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I see you have the same lanyard that your friend had.
Yes.
So tell us what it says. What do you do on your team?
So I'm an artist, a master builder, and designer, and the other part fell off.
Oh,
Oh, no.
okay.
I'm also a communicator, a programmer, and a researcher.
That's
Nice.
amazing. Okay,
Oh,
that's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
All right, so are you the mascot, like the official mascot of your team?
Not really.
No, but you look like one.
Well, because everyone in my team, they want to wear it, so we just switch off.
Oh, you
who's
switch
wearing.
off. Okay, so
Oh,
you're
okay.
like the mascot for the day.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And you do look
This is
pretty
amazing. I love it. I love it. So what do you do while you're the mascot for the day?
Well, we just hang around, go, play, run around, like I said. Run around playing.
So mascot things. You do some mascot thing. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Mascot thing.
So
How did you like your competition today? You had a couple matches, right?
Yes, it was very good. Maybe it's sometimes a robot crashed and failed and flipped upside down, but it's okay.
that happens. That happens. So what is your favorite thing to do on the team?
My favorite thing to do is hang out with my friends and learn from each other.
Okay. All right. And what kind of things have you learned while you were on this team?
Well, I've learned that sometimes you can't just do things alone. You have to work together to learn to do things.
Definitely,
Oh, that's
definitely.
a pretty big lesson you learned. Can you explain to us how you learned that lesson?
Well, it's because so one Friday after school, I was working on a program and I got a little stuck. And one of the other drivers, Michaela, she came and pointed something out for me, and it really helped me out.
Oh, wow.
How many years have you been on this team?
1 year. So
This
far.
is your first year.
Yes.
So you like this, all this stuff going on behind. This is your first time being here?
Yes.
Yeah? So what's your favorite thing about today?
My favorite thing is that when we did our presentation, we did 3 in a row. It was so exhausting.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
That's a lot of work.
So are you going to join the team next year?
No.
No, you won't?
Because I have to go to a different middle school.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to be on a different team or?
A different team.
Okay, so you still want to continue on with first?
Yes.
You really
that's
enjoyed
awesome.
this? That is good. So, the next year's game for the first LEGO League is about human space travel. Yeah, and we're telling you the scoop now. But what we're doing is we want you to look into this camera and then say any question you would want to ask an astronaut about human space travel. So if you want to just...
Right now?
Yeah, if you want.
So
like,
if you can ask an astronaut any question about space exploration, what would you ask to that right camera?
My one question would be, how is it to be in space? Has a star ever blown up right in front of your face?
Whoa.
Right in front of your face? Okay, that's a great question.
Yep.
I would like to know that one. Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, so you want to continue on with first. Why do you want to continue doing this program?
I get to make new friends, hang out with them, build a robot that practically hates us.
Oh, you have done well in first to know that already. Oh, wow. So, what do you want to do when you grow up? That's a question you're probably asked all the time, right?
Yes. When I grew up, I want to be an architect, so maybe I can design new robots.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yes. Do you think first has helped you realize what your dream is?
Yes, it helped me a lot.
We get that a lot. That normally happens.
When you get involved in first. Yeah, so a little bit more about this year. It's your first year on this team. So how did you like the season as a whole?
The season as a whole, it's been, I'm going to kind of take next year's theme. It was over the moon.
Nice. Yep, he already knows what to say next year. This is great.
Yes.
You just made her really happy.
He needs to say that one to Barry.
Yes, you should. You should really say that to Barry. He'll love it.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come and talk to us about your team and yourself.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So